What is going on, guys? Cody here. This video right here is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be my Super Bowl prediction video. But instead of me getting highlights and stuff together like I did last year, because that took way too much time, we're actually going to be doing a Madden commentary here with some gameplay that I recorded. Dude, I downloaded Madden 24 just for you guys. Thankfully, they had a free trial on the Xbox store, so I didn't have to pay for this piece of shit game. But yeah, that's why the gameplay honestly isn't that good. I kind of play like crap in this game, but I haven't played Madden in a couple months, and I figured it'd be a lot more entertaining than you guys just sitting and watching me talk about football. So I'm playing as the Chiefs in this game because that's who I'm going for in this game. I want the Chiefs to win. I want them to beat the 49ers. I can't stand 49ers, honestly. I mean, as a Cowboys fan, it's in my blood, you know. It goes back decades, and then you have these last couple years where they knocked us out the playoffs. It's like, okay, I can't wait to see San Francisco get stomped on. Now, do I think that's how this game's going to go? No. I think this is going to be actually a really boring game because the Chiefs have a good defense. The 49ers have an incredible defense. I think both of them are going to give the offenses fits. And the running games are really going to be the key for both teams. Christian McCaffrey, we know how good he is. We've never seen him in a situation like this before. Will he rise up to the occasion? I think he will. I mean, the dude's coming from championship DNA. His freaking dad was on the Broncos teams with Shannon Sharp and John Elway. But then you got a dude like Pacheco who had a really good Super Bowl last year, and he is very explosive. You know, he can be a game changer for the Chiefs. So the running games, I think, are going to be very key for both teams. You know, quarterback, the Chiefs had that advantage. Patrick Mahomes, you can already make the argument that he's the second greatest quarterback ever. And, you know, if he wins another Super Bowl, he's just going to be inching himself to the greatest ever because the dude's going to have his third ring and he's not even 30 yet. And then tight end, it's kind of a wash. You know, you got George Kittle and Travis Kelce. In my opinion, I think Travis Kelce's better, but Kittle is really freaking good too, and he comes up in big moments. So tight end, it's kind of a pick-em. You could have either, and I wouldn't really argue with you. You know, 49ers, like I said earlier, they got the better defense, but the Chiefs have a good defense. Wide receiver, that's where the 49ers have the biggest advantage because you got Deebo Samuel, who in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs a few years ago, I think it was Deebo's rookie year, Deebo had a really good game. You know, like Brandon Ayuk, he had a phenomenal year. He's really grown into something special. I mean, I look at the 49ers receiving core, you know, they got somebody serviceable like Juwan Jennings, and I'm like, okay, I think that's better than Valdez-Scantling, who has a bad case of the drops. I think he's better than Kadarius Toney, who, if I'm the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm making sure that dude's locked in the locker room before the game starts and he can't get out. You know, Rashid Rice, he's good. You know, Pacheco, they use him in the passing game a lot. So the Chiefs have weapons, it's just their weapons are nowhere near as good as the 49ers. I think the 49ers have the clear advantage on that one. But with this game, like I said, I'm kind of more going with my heart than my head. And, you know, Mahomes, he's lost the one Super Bowl to Tom Brady against a ferocious Buccaneers defense, and I think this 49ers defense is better than that Tampa Bay one. But Mahomes, he's gained a lot more experience since then, and Brock Purdy, you know, I think he's really good. I think he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. I know a lot of people don't want to give him credit for that, but I think a lot of people are just looking at his draft status and they're like, yeah, he's not anything. And Brock Purdy actually is really freaking good. I don't get why people won't give him credit. I think it's because Brock Purdy himself won't give himself credit. You know, you hear him talking about if he could build the perfect team, this is what he said. You build the perfect team, he would take everybody on the 49ers and then he would put Josh Allen at quarterback. And I mean, it's cool to be humble and stuff like that, though. But, I mean, Brock Purdy, you're not helping yourself on your next contract, dude. But you know what will help him on his next contract? If he brings a Super Bowl championship to San Francisco. Because it's been, 29 years since they won one? They've been close. You know, they lost to the Ravens, and then they lost to the Chiefs. And they've been to a couple NFC championship games. So, 49ers, they've been right on the door. But the thing is, the biggest factor in this game might be coaching. And when it comes to these big moments, it kind of seems like Kyle Shanahan shrinks down. I mean, 28-3 is the perfect example. The Super Bowl against the Chiefs, perfect example. So if this gets to the fourth quarter and it's a close game, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid because Kyle Shanahan has proven that in these situations he cannot deliver. And that's the biggest factor for the Chiefs is if they can just keep it close, keep the 49ers offense off the field, wear down that 49ers defense. When it gets to crunch time, Kyle Shanahan's probably not going to call that good of a game in the fourth quarter. And you tire that defense out, man, the Chiefs could come out and really take advantage of them. I know you guys are probably going to give me crap about the gameplay right here, but in my defense on this drive, I was on the phone, so I didn't even have my controller in my hand. So that's why it's taken so long in between plays. But, back to what I was talking about, like, the Chiefs, I just got a feeling about them, man. And I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, man, just look at the facts. And it's like, yeah, I should go with the facts, but I can't listen to the facts because my head's too freaking stubborn, Oh, man, watch this dumbass pick I'm about to throw. I would say this was just me being a brain-dead moron. Fred Warner. See, Fred Warner, that's another big factor. Out of both defenses, Fred Warner is going to be the best player on the field. I'll take Fred Warner any day over Chris Jones or anybody on the Chiefs defense, honestly. And, they also got Nick Bosa who can rush the passer. But I think Andy Reid's smart enough to get the ball out of Mahomes' hand real quick, They can use those jet touch passes, run a bunch of RPOs. There's a bunch of different avenues that the Chiefs can take to kind of avoid that 49ers pass rush. It's been done before. Look at how the Ravens did it, But, the Ravens also got a lot of help that game because Brock Purdy turned the ball over 4 times. And, for both teams, that's something they want to avoid is turnovers, obviously, because especially in a game like a Super Bowl, yeah, turnovers are the last thing you want. I mean, any game of football, obviously, but, I mean, hell, this is a championship, and the Chiefs, they got the more championship experience, and that's the other reason why I'm like, man, I got to roll with them just because I just can't picture the 49ers winning. And, a little shout out to the Trainwreck podcast, Zach and Drew, they're both Raiders fans. And I think it would just be hilarious if the Chiefs won a Super Bowl in the Raiders Stadium. Check out the podcast later this week because if the Chiefs win, I am going on a victory lap on the podcast because, they hate Mahomes. I actually think he's pretty cool, especially watching that quarterback show on Netflix. There's nothing bad about Mahomes. He's a cool guy. His family's annoying, but he himself's actually really freaking cool. Now, I know he had some off-the-field distractions this week because I guess his dad got arrested for a DUI, but I don't really think that's going to affect Mahomes. I guess I could talk about the NFL honors. I think Lamar Jackson's probably going to win MVP, even though it should go to Dak Prescott. Tyreek Hill will probably win Offensive Player of the Year. If I had to guess, Defensive Player of the Year will go to Myles Garrett. Comeback Player of the Year will go to Damar Hamlin, obviously. And Coach of the Year should go to D'Amico Ryans. So if you guys want to give your predictions on the awards as well, go ahead and leave those in the comments section as well. I think Reba will crush it doing the national anthem. I think Post Malone, I think he's singing America the Beautiful. I think he'll surprise a lot of people because he's actually a really good singer. He's not just a great rapper, he's a great singer as well. Usher's halftime performance, I mean, that'll be alright, I think. I'm not really that excited for it. I still got 4 minutes of gameplay left, so I guess I can talk about the stuff that's not important, like Taylor Swift. Guys, if you think the Super Bowl is going to be scripted just to satisfy Taylor Swift fans, you guys are fucking stupid. I can't help you. The NFL is not scripted. The NFL is not WWE. I don't know why you guys are going off one interview that Arian Foster gave where he said he was handed a script. All you guys need to know is Arian Foster has CTE. Because that's one dude out of thousands of people that have played in the NFL. So what's your guys' score? Give it in the comments section below. Like the video. Share the video if you think a friend would like it. Check out the Trainwreck podcast. And I got an update. It looks like I'm probably going to be stuck at home for a little bit longer, with my ankle being broken and all that. So I have been doing some Fortnite streams on my channel. If you want to check those out, those have been a lot of fun. I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great night. Go Chiefs, and go off season because I'm ready for the Cowboys to disappoint me again. And I'm going to speed up this gameplay so you guys can see the end of it. But my final prediction is going to be the Chiefs 20, San Francisco 14.